Hi there, Steve Rubis, the Fix-It IRO for Rufficchio Investor Relations. Every individual has a persona. And just like every individual, each corporation has its own persona. Maybe your company's mega cap, maybe it's industry leader, maybe it's innovator. Or maybe your company is hiding, or maybe you're just the old man next door constantly yelling at investors, get off the grass. Just like people, all companies carry a persona that defines the organization. Oftentimes, when a person doesn't know their own persona, their life faces many struggles in terms of relationships, career, etc. If you're a company that doesn't know your actual persona or understand your persona, it's going to manifest itself in terms of your shareholder base. You're not going to be able to engage optimally with shareholders because you're not going to know who to target and who to have in your book of stock. So what's the persona problem? The persona problem is where a company presents itself as X, but maybe the investors think they should be Y. Maybe a company thinks of itself as X, but ends up presenting itself as Y, completely forgetting about X. And sometimes it's a company that just doesn't know what their persona is at all, which all of these scenarios lead to a problem in that the company does not know who they should be targeting in terms of their shareholders. So what we're trying to say here is that knowing your persona is really the cornerstone of building that sticky, long-term oriented shareholder base that companies want. Most companies seek to get deep value investors, growth guys, income guys who are going to be in the stock 3 to 5 years from now, not hedge funds where you create a hedge fund hotel where they're churning and burning the stock every quarter based on your earnings. The ability to navigate this and build the sticky investor base all starts with knowing your persona. So if you have a persona problem, there's two ways that you can break the persona problem. One is strongly define who you are at an investor or analyst day. This allows you to take the time to set out your strategy, provide the breadcrumbs that investors are going to want to constantly judge you on that you can tie back to over time. And the second way to solve the persona problem is to run a perception study. If you run a perception study, you're going to be able to canvass your board, your management team, the buy side and the sell side, all to get a sense of who they think you are. You're going to be able to learn a lot more as well, but the key thing here is the perception study is going to tell you that if you're focusing on X and the investors are focusing on Y, you have a persona problem. If the results say you're both focused on the same thing, you're in good shape and have minimal work to do. If at Rufficchio Investor Relations, we want to work with you and help you make your investor relations better, please reach out. Thank you.